Always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Now for the introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Atomic Alonzo Menifield. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready? Let's do it.
Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I would always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was Thug Rose.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever. Bisping St. Pierre. Cody Garbrandt got knocked out by TJ Dillashaw. Then Rose Namajunas knocked out Giovanni Jacek, and we absolutely went crazy. One of the greatest pictures of announcers in sports history. It was all chaos. It looked like that poster with the monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. It was crazy. What a phenomenal night in a great arena.
Lands to the body there.
Keep the pressure on. Everything's landing.
Oh, that strike to the body, man. So more output, at least in the early going. Just out of the range with that right hand.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Just out of range with that strike.
Pressure, pressure, pressure.
Misses with the right hand. And they clinch. Nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent.
Oh, and there is another knee landed. You have to ask the question at this point, how many more can his opponent take before he crumbles down to the canvas? Beautiful execution on that strike there. 3 minutes now to go in this one. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut. The fighter lands a jab. Man, DC, his hands look good. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy tonight.
He's doing a great job being accurate, but he's also very fast. Look at the hand speed, right? Oh, nice inside kick.
Well, you saw us reference it in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage and certainly made good use of it there in landing that chip. Well, he has really put his opponent on the defensive here early. Very aggressive right out of the chute. He has landed a high number of total strikes. Exactly the aggression you'd like to see, given what is at stake here tonight. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Under 2 minutes to go. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
And there's that jab.
Well, fear is not a factor for this striker. Coming out swinging early as we expected. Everything being thrown with fight-ending intent.
He throws everything so hard, but he said to us, when we talked to him earlier in the week, he goes, I'm not afraid of anything. I don't care if I get taken down, long as I get to put some leather on the guy that I'm fighting before.
How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
And that one certainly found the target. 1 minute. And doing work with the jab.
Nice punch to the head.
Now he's starting to find his groove with the counter strikes. This is his bread and butter, to keep his opponent at bay and keep him guessing. And when his opponent over-engages, make him pay with a straight right hand, straight left, or a jab. Nicely done with the hands there. But that punch no good. 20 seconds to go. 15 seconds remain in the round.
Lands that beautiful jab.
Looks like he's dealing with a cut above the eye here. Second round, straight ahead. All right, that's the end of the round, so the complexion of this one may have changed a little bit. You see the cut above his eye sustained in that round. One of the best cut men in the business. He'll get in there and try to close it up before it becomes a bigger issue than it already is. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot,
Yeah.
too. Right over the eye, so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. He's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye on that cut above his eye. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Lands to the body there. Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Right hook attempt, that's a miss. Both guys appeared to land there. Unable to connect there. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches and bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him. Oh, nice slip there. It sounds simple, right? Hit and don't get hit. But this guy's defense has been sharp tonight.
Cat and mouse. You got to play cat and mouse. Hit, don't get hit. He does a great job of that.
Oh, that's a nice combination, and not just a two-piece either. Just over 3 minutes now to go.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, nice counter jab to snap the head back. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent.
Yeah, it's an investment. John, it may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now it's starting to show.
So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff. That strike blocked by Choi. Good kick to the body.
Wow. Actually got the takedown.
Let's go! Get him off him! Get him off!
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him react.
All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Jump on his back!
90 seconds now to go in the round. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Beautiful kick lands there.
Well, you got to think he's happy with this performance here tonight. Essentially, just the way he drew it up, it's been a striking clinic.
It's like a fairy tale. He's doing everything he wanted to do, and his opponent isn't doing much to try and deter him and really mess with the game plan.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Good job blocking that shot.
What a beautiful body kick.
30 seconds to go in the round.
Good stick.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there. 10 seconds now to go in the round. There's another power takedown there.
In a very close round, a takedown like that might be the difference.
Take a seat. Deep breath. Good. Relax. Take a drink of water and listen. I want you to set those kicks up a little bit better with your...
All right, there's the horn, and what a round it was. DC, take us through the replays.
Punch after punch. He landed him at will. He went right at his opponent, got in his face, and showed this is my octagon. We are going to dance to the beat of my tune.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so next round underway here, and you got to admire the stamina that both of these guys still exuded towards the end of that round. Both men put a particular focus on their cardiovascular commitment in this training camp, and it's clearly paid dividends here tonight. We have two legitimately fresh fighters here as we hit this next round. Well, he continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like he did in the previous round. This is a world-class display of striking here tonight. Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. counter hook is good.
Keep that pressure there.
Big left hook coming, it's blocked.
That was nice strike.
All right, so he continues to attack that upper leg area, and the thigh is really starting to show some visible bruising now.
It's showing visible bruising, and you can see his movements are a bit labored. Look for him to try to switch his stance. He's trying to hide that leg because he has to do something.
Inside leg kick. Oh, that'll get his attention. Nice counter on the uppercut. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. Both fighters throwing heat now.
Beautiful high kick there.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands.
Now a kick to the body. Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Effective punch from the clinch there by the Korean Super Bowl. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. Oh, and he tags him with the straight. Beautifully placed there by Choi.
Another big shot to the head.
Oh, gotta be careful taking too many of those leg kicks.
But he needs to check one of these kicks. He has to discourage him from doing this kick over and over again.
Unable to land with that punch. Raw leather being thrown on both sides. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Straight right, he misses. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent. Oh, he connects there. Nice crack there. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
The 1-2 punch is true. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Straight right hand, no good.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Beautiful counter with the punch there, and certainly making good use of what is an obvious edge and reach. Right on the button. Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now where is the cut. Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
We have arrived at the 4th round fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Oh, flips and then rips him. How about the upper body movement there? Good counter right. Just missed with the left there. Well, would you take a look at that, counter-striking the real story of this fight tonight. Choi's really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area. Bleeding from his cheek now. Oh, high-level defense there. The hook shot is blocked by Choi. Back and forth we go.
What a nasty kick. That was thrown with ill intent.
Big power shot there.
He's found his range. Now he's in a rhythm, landing those nice, beautiful punches.
Oh, and he found the target again.
He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his 3 hands. Oh, nice. Big inside kick. Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
Still plenty of time with which to work here, round 4. Straight right hand counter, useful. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson 1 in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Straight right is there. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that cut that is getting deeper by the minute.
And it seems like the right decision, because you can see his opponent starting to paw at it. You can see it starting to take an effect. It's messing with him mentally. For him, he's got to continue to attack that area and hope that it just keeps getting worse and worse.
Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
They got checked.
Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches and bunches. He's doing a great job.
Every strike he lands, that cut gets worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse, and he needed to address it a little bit sooner, because now that damage is starting to pile up.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body, his opponent will likely continue to attack. Single leg takedown. Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. This is a terrible position.
Postures up now and lands the vicious head strike. All right, feet on the hips here. And he's back up.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you get a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to stop them. He needs to try to get a takedown or something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut. Great block there.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, there's no denying his toughness, but how much damage to the body can one man take? At some point, the referee's got to get involved, I would think.
Well, someone, I mean, this guy's as tough as they come. And his toughness is really showing right now. But should it really happen? That's the question now. Someone should save this man from himself.
Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the stool.
This is what happens when you get very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
All right, so the cut really starting to open up wider now, and you got to credit this striker for continuing to attack that area.
Just knowing the target, knowing what he's supposed to do, and doing it as effectively as he is right now. This guy's tremendous.
And able to avoid the punch there. Nice slip by Choi. Just misses with that one. Establishing the jab here. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Choi's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Whiffs on the elbow. Oh, his right eye keeps taking damage, looking pretty swollen now. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. 3 minutes now to go in the fight. So his guard here, he's very comfortable here working off his back DC. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Making all these shots count.
He's got to start throwing now.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man, I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting. Because wrestling...
Well, he's got his back now.
This is where he wants to be.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise there.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
Hook to the head there by the Korean Superboy. All right, well, it's late in the fight. Time is of the essence, and when you're clearly losing and you know you need a finish, risk management goes out the window.
Oh, yeah, no more risk management. Either get knocked out or you knock him out. One way or the other, you're going to lose. You can lose by decision or you can lose by knockout. But at least when you go
top of the knockout, you give yourself a chance to try to find your shot.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Big shot to the head.
Oh, he lands another pinpoint strike there, and no surprise to see the swelling upstairs get worse.
That accuracy, man, it's something to behold. This guy is so good at finding his target. Now, he's got a big old marker on the guy's face to try and hit. You have got a smart fight in front of you. You have got to move your head, or he's gonna keep going there.
Straight right hand now just misses. Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Back and forth action right until the final horn. That one's going to hold up in the Fight of the Year conversation. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score this contest
49-46.
declaring the winner by unanimous decision, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi.
So the Korean Superboy Do-Ho Choi with another highlight for the reel here tonight. A big win for him in this featherweight division, and it's pretty wild to think that this guy is just getting started. Now let's see just how far he can take it, but tonight